The following is a paid program.
Welcome to Houston, the finest city in Texas. Shop till you drop, every woman's dream.
Grilling in Houston, a Texas tradition.
And you're less than an hour from the Texas Gulf Coast. Discover everything Houston has to offer in the pages of H Texas Magazine.
Welcome to the best of H Texas Magazine. On today's show, we'll explore our editor's picks, we'll look at some hot summer fashions, we'll catch up with our chef in the kitchen as he creates a special vegetarian meal, and we'll take a scenic tour of the Canadian Rockies. Sit back, relax, and enjoy H Texas Magazine.
There's more excitement in our print product, and you can have it delivered to your door for only $10. Log on to www.htexas.com and subscribe today.
You caught me in Midtown relaxing with the current issue of H Texas Magazine. Let's see what the editors have to say as they curate the best of this city.
For the best Frappuccino in the city, it's Agora. And if you need a late night fix, this is the perfect place. They're open till 2 a.m. And for the best place to throw a wine party in Sugarland, it's Cole Vines. You'll love the pizza, the pastas, and the salads, but it's the wine list that'll keep you coming back.
And we definitely recommend a table by the lake if you can get one. That's an awesome view for Sugarland.
There are a lot of healthy items here on the menu at Ruggles Green, but guess what our editor said? This is the best place to come and have a bread pudding to die for.
For Houston's best yogurt, it's Sweet Lola in Midtown. It's fresh, organic, and it's fat-free. The first step is to serve your yogurt. With more than 20 toppings to choose from, you can go crazy here at this bar. Many of these toppings are made fresh right here at Sweet Lola. And if you like peanut butter, you'll love the sea-salted peanut butter crouton. This sugar cookie with lime oil pairs great with the lavender yogurt.
Best neighborhood restaurant in Mockingbird Bistro. From the burger to the lamb to the salads, you'll love everything on this menu and you'll come back for more. And for the best breakfast in Houston, no one can dispute, it's the Breakfast Club. Be sure to try the chicken and waffles. And for the best build your own burger experience, it's on Washington Avenue at the Counter. And for the best new stadium, you'll love the Houston Dynamo at the BBVA Compass.
And Houston's best brewery, Eighth Wonder.
We are at Eighth Wonder Brewery. We're in East Downtown, located blocks away from the Dynamo Stadium. We are a small craft brewery. We have a 20-barrel brew house, which means we can produce 40 kegs at one time. And we have 3 mainstays with our beer. We have Intellectual Ale, which is a golden blonde hybrid. We have an Alt, and we have Hopston, which we call our Texas IPA. Normally every Saturday, unless we have an external event, we'll have a brewery tour here from 12 to 3. We also do private individual parties. During the tour, what we do is we allow the guests to sample our beer. They actually get to learn how we take the grain and produce it into beer, which is in their glass.
First and foremost, we're just trying to brew the best, freshest beer we can. We're really excited to be part of the local beerscape here in Houston, and this is an exciting time for craft beer here in Houston and in Texas and the country. You know, this business plan we had written started for Eighth Wonder and for a brewery, and we cut the kitchen side out of the brew pub model and decided to go strictly production brewing. So there was still this itch to kind of do food some way, shape, or form, but I guess it kind of got shut out of the brewery model. And one thing led to another, and within a few short weeks, we were up and running in our own truck. Eatsy Boys serves just casual comfort food. It's a casual counter service cafe. We now have a cafe, 4100 Montrose, and breakfast, lunch, dinner, sandwiches, salads. We make our own ice cream. We call it Frozen Awesome. Yeah, just easy, casual food. It's good.
Looking for the best new makeup retailer? Well, I've found it. I'm standing inside the ever-glamorous Edward Sanchez Vanity Lounge.
Welcome to Edward Sanchez Vanity Lounge. We are at 2800 Kirby Drive in the West Ave complex here in the middle of River Oaks. We've created a makeup studio that really concentrates on the beauty of the face. So everything from creating a very healthy skin, from detoxification facials to makeup applications, from makeup that is organic from all over the world. Women just love to do their eyelashes nowadays. So we have eyelash extensions, we have lash dipping where we actually apply a permanent coat of mascara on the lashes. We also do something called bend and snap, a perming solution where we actually bend the lashes and then we actually tint them with a dark either violet or a purple to really bring out the color in the eyes. Sometimes we'll do even a deep navy blue, which brings out beautiful colored eyes as well. The Vanity Lounge is about making you feel amazing. When you leave here, you'll feel absolutely phenomenal. And I think that's why everybody should experience it.
And for the best way to celebrate a special occasion, you're gonna love Pedal Party.
Pedal Party is a 16-person pedal-powered vehicle that groups rent to do group outings, celebrations, things like that. It rents by the hour. We do tours in Midtown, the east end of Washington Avenue, the west end of Washington Avenue, and we just opened a brand new route in the Heights. 2 or 3 hour parties. It's $190 an hour for the 16 people, and you rent the whole bike for your group. Beverages on board are bring your own. We allow beer or wine, no glass containers, and no hard liquor, so you can throw your beer in a cooler and bring the cooler along, or you can bring a keg. We have a full setup with the CO2 and all that, and it pumps back to a really fancy tap we've got on the back of the bar. In a 2-hour tour, you can comfortably make 3 stops of about 20 minutes each. We remind everybody, pack water. You know, yeah, beer's mostly water, but you need some you need some of the real stuff with you as well. But I would say birthday is probably our #1 occasion. It's really like being in your own private parade. Everyone's honking and waving and taking pictures. It's a great way to emphasize that person's special day because they really are the center of attention.
I moved to Houston in 2001 from Corpus Christi. My background is I was a restaurateur for about 8 years. Houston Classic Desserts is my first book. I did that in 2010. It followed with Houston Classic Mexican, Houston Classic Seafood, and then the newest title is Houston Small Plates and Sips. Houston is the new foodie capital of the United States, I think that it was called last week. So my book is a collection of Houston restaurant recipes. Each appetizer dish is paired with wine, beer, and cocktail. All the cocktail recipes are included in the back. It's great for hosting a party at home or a quiet dinner alone. I home kitchen test everything, translate it into home kitchen speak, and then present it the way the restaurant does it. People have been asking for a soup book for a while, and so although it's the heat of the summer right now and not very much fun to test soup recipes, it's going to be great in the fall. So my books can be found around town at many different retail stores, Magpies in Bel Air, Events, Cole Linscomb. We'll be in Barnes & Noble in just about 2 weeks and should be in Costco and Whole Foods soon.
We just caught up with some of the Dynamo girls on their way home from Galveston where they just shot their lovely calendar. They're going to help me introduce some of our other best of winners. Best laser hair removal, Clearstone, laser hair removal, and spa.
When I've been to Clearstone, everyone's very friendly. They make it really comfortable so you're not nervous, and it's over really fast. They really helped us feel beautiful on the beach so we could have silky smooth skin.
Best haircut and color, Carlos Franco and Ken Books.
Our hair is done by Ken Books and Carlos Franco. They do such a great job. Ken does a great job of coloring and highlights, and it brightens up all the girls' hair, especially for calendar. He did a great job for that.
Best tailors, Memorial Tailors.
Well, Memorial tailors really help us look fabulous. Finding a bathing suit can be really tough sometimes. You can find one that's really cute and it's the right color, but it doesn't fit right. Well, our friends at Memorial Tailor, they really help the swimsuit fit your body really well.
Best yoga, Bikram Yoga, Katie.
Well, it was really important for all of the girls to look and feel great in our swimwear. Yoga is something that we all fell in love with and did before every practice. Yoga is really amazing for shaping the body. It tones the arms and strengthens the back and core while keeping the legs and lower body long and lifted.
Best makeup, Style by Franco.
On game day, we use Carlos. He's our makeup artist from Style by Franco, and he helps us feel glamorous. Our makeup stays on all day through the sweat and the wind because we're dancing all the time, and it just lasts.
Hair is a reflection of who you are, your personality. The one thing that I can always tell girls is volume, sexy, and of course everybody knows everything in Texas is big. Let's make it big hair.
And the Galveston Pleasure Pier is the best family escape.
The Pleasure Pier is beautiful. The Ferris wheel is so big, but it's really colorful and nice. Family and friends can go out there and have so much fun. We did.
Shooting in Galveston was a really special opportunity for all of the girls.
Every girl in the calendar looks amazing. The swimsuits look great on everybody. The background shots were beautiful.
And just being at the beach, it was awesome. I wanted to do it like every day.
Well, we went down to Jamaica Beach
and just took a lot of great shots, especially at sunset.
With all the help from everybody, it turns out amazing and it was so exciting.
Thanks, H-Texas! Like what you see, there's more excitement in our print product, and you can have it delivered to your door for only $10. Log on to www.htexas.com and subscribe today. Well, we heard that there was a one-of-a-kind venue in North Houston, but you really do have to see it to believe it. That's why we're here today at Chateau Cocomar. We're behind the scenes with the bridal extravaganza as they shoot their next Billboard Bride. And we've gathered together some great vendors. We've got Emily from Emily Claire, who's got some one-of-a-kind floral design. We've got Jessica from Adorn Artistry, who will be doing flawless hair and makeup. And for your sweet tooth, we've got Tammy Allen from Tammy Allen Sweets. We've also got Erin from Lloyd's Photography. And the fashions are brought to you by Ventura's Bridal.
Today we're at Chateau Cocomar shooting the Billboard Bride for the Bridal Extravaganza show. Chateau Cocomar is a 37,000 square foot venue sitting on 7 acres. It's truly Houston's hidden treasures. The venue itself is unforgettable and it provides a European destination for all of our guests. Everything from the chandeliers to the wood panel walls is part of a private collection with its own rich history that was shipped over from Europe. When we meet with brides, one of the things that they love about Chateau Cocomar is that they have access to the entire facility indoors and outdoors. We have 2 different ballrooms so they can have their ceremony upstairs and the reception downstairs. We have outdoor ceremonies that can take place as well. Brides can reach us on our website at chateaucocomar.com. They can see our Facebook page and can look at all of the different pictures from, we can do weddings, corporate events, galas, fundraisers, quinceañeras, you name it, we can do it all.
We're the official photographer for the Billboard Bride. We are blessed with being able to shoot each Billboard Bride and then working with the Bridal Extravaganza to pick out all the images for the Billboard and for the magazine article on the Billboard Bride as well. Billboard Bride is a really neat experience for a bride, and the lucky winner gets to come out and have a photo shoot with all their hair, makeup, dresses, flowers, everything's provided, and it's kind of like a model for the day. We try to have a ton of fun with our brides and really give them a good experience during their Billboard Bride shoot. I believe every bride should be planning ahead, give themselves plenty of time, whether it be on their bridal day, engagement shoot, or wedding day. The more time you give yourself, the less stressed you'll be and the happier you'll be. Brides can reach us at lloydsphoto.com with 1 L. They can call us at 281-444-3758, or they can look us up on our Facebook page at Lloyd's Photo-Video.
My name is Tammy Allen, owner and operator of Tammy Allen Premier Wedding Cakes. We provide quality service for all of our brides. All of our cakes are baked fresh. We do limit the amount of cakes that we do per weekend because we want every bride to get a freshly decorated cake. We require that you bring in swatches and pictures of ideas that you may have. We sit down, we talk about those thoughts, we put them on paper, and we bring it to life. And the type of designer I am, I like to be a little bit more creative than usual. So we want to capture each individual's bride taste and personality in their cakes. And it's going to be a reflection of what the bride envisioned on her big wedding day. Contact Tammy Allen Premier Wedding Cakes and we'll be more than happy to put the final touch to your new beginning.
My name is Emily. I'm the lead designer for Emily Claire Bridal Accessories, and we do custom brooch bouquets and handmade fabric flower bouquets and other bridal accessories, all using vintage pieces of jewelry. Well, flowers are always going to be in fashion with weddings, but right now a lot of brides are looking to incorporate something that's a little bit more memorable and something more unique in their wedding. What we do is an alternative to fresh flowers for their bouquets, and it's a way for them to incorporate some family heirloom pieces, and we put them all together into a bouquet that will last forever. So this is where we started, using the brooch bouquets that are made fully out of vintage jewelry, so we can make it completely to your specifications, or we can incorporate pieces that you send us and make it completely out of things that you contribute. This one is made entirely out of handmade fabric flowers. I create each one individually. We can incorporate your colors either in the fabric or in the jewelry. Some of these tool pieces like this could be something that is also a hand-me-down and not just the jewelry. This is one of our newest products. We're very excited. We will completely bling out your wedding shoes. Anything from broken necklaces to clip-on earrings and post earrings and lots of sparkles. So I know every girl wants a great pair of shoes on their wedding day. So this is a way to have something completely customized for you that nobody else will have anything like this. We custom make everything. So if you have a crazy idea, just give us a call. We'll talk about it.
We are Adorn Artistry. We are an on-location hair and makeup company, and we travel to the bride to make her feel pampered and special on her special day. This season, brides are looking for a really fresh look, something that's natural. We really like to take the time to get to know her and what her normal hair and makeup routine is so that we cater to her and her personal style and perspective. We just like a fresh and natural look for a bride. Our airbrush services last 16 hours. They're smudge proof and water resistant, so they're fantastic for our brides who are gonna spend, morning to night. They're gonna be dancing and doing all kinds of things. It's gonna keep her fresh and looking great throughout the whole night. We encourage brides to bring photos of hair and makeup ideas that they're interested in so that we get a really good idea of what she's looking for. We also ask her to bring photos of her dress and her veil, any jewelry that she has, so that we can get a full picture of what she's looking for and what her personal style is. We are able to be reached at adornartistry@gmail.com, and our phone number is 832-514-2294.
I visited the Bridal Extravaganza, which was awesome. They had amazing vendors there, and there was a booth for the Billboard Bride. So I went, took my picture, and had fun with it, and apparently the people at Bridal Extravaganza really liked it, and now I am here. My favorite dress at Ventura was the one that was real fitted. It was beautiful, and it kind of showed my figure off really well, but it was gorgeous. They have so many different styles of dresses, and all of them are like lovely fairy tale princess dresses. When I see the billboard for the first time, I really think I will scream. I have been feeling like it's a dream and it's very surreal right now, so I think everything will sink in once I actually see my face. Well, I really couldn't believe it could happen, but it can, and it's real brides up there, which was amazing. I always thought they were models.
Like what you see, there's more excitement in our print product, and you can have it delivered to your door for only $10. Log on to www.htexas.com and subscribe today. A closet full of clothes, but what will you wear? I've caught up with stylist Vicki Dill as she pulls out this summer's hottest looks.
All right, stripes are really in this summer, and they should be really bold and stand out. Pair it with an ultra preppy look, and you're ready for an afternoon at an island, spend the day at the country club, or just go for a casual lunch. I like to pair it with this cute sporty cap. Really keep it toned down with a simple necklace and a gold sandal. This look can take you anywhere during the summer. So this past spring, faux flowers were all over the runway. You're gonna see them on shirts, you're gonna see them quite a bit on bathing suits, and then we have them here on this really cute, colorful sundress. And anytime you have an applique like that in the top, it's really gonna accent the upper part of your dress. I love the fit of this. It's gonna look great on so many body types. The bright colors are gonna be perfect for daytime. She's got a faux flower sandal that is just adorable and brings out the flowers in the top. But if you want to go out at night, pair it with this really strappy, colorful sandal, and you're ready for a night out on the town. I am absolutely in love with this jumpsuit. It can go from day to night. You can put it over a swimsuit. But what I love most about it is it's in a great pastel, and this lavender looks good on every skin type. I paired it with a
ethnic necklace, which gives it a little bit more of a nighttime look. And this summer you're gonna see these pastel colors paired with a really neutral beige. And we brought the beige out in the high-heeled sandal, and it just really gives it an elegant nighttime look that would be great for date night. So summer just isn't summer without a splash of neon. And this outfit says that you're up for anything. Neons in every shade are gonna be super popular this summer, and this hot pink is the best of all. We have a cute striped top, which once again, stripes are totally hot this summer. We have the hot pink pant, which is just adorable. And the hot pink shoe with the flower elongates the leg and just gives a bit of whimsy and super summery look. This signature piece necklace will make any outfit look better. Totally recommend buying something like this that makes any outfit a standout.
Like what you see, there's more excitement in our print product, and you can have it delivered to your door for only $10. Log on to www.htexas.com and subscribe today.
Welcome to our house for dinner. Tonight we're doing vegetarian. My name's Tom. And when you think of vegetarian, you usually think of something that's kind of light. But we're going to do a very hearty vegetarian meal. Starting with portobello mushrooms. These have already been marinated and baked, but we're going to stuff them with a unique mixture. Mushrooms and herbs and garlic and a lot of olive oil. And we're going to mix that with spaghetti squash so it kind of looks like a pasta. Stuff that into our mushrooms and bake it with some Parmesan cheese. Next we're going to do something with a little bit of a Mexican flair. This is Mexican rice, and we have our own poblano pepper sauce that we made up, and then some queso fresco cheese on top. And they're stuffed in these little tamale wrappers. We're gonna steam them for about 10 minutes so they get them nice and warm and let the cheese melt. And our third thing is gonna be Brussels sprouts. Now we're gonna take the Brussels sprouts and mix them with olive oil and lots of garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper, and fry them until they're golden brown, and they are delicious. So I've already put some prep work into it. So I've already taken, this is mushrooms, onion, garlic, celery, basil, sage, olive oil, a lot of good stuff. And I've cooked it all down, and we're gonna mix that with spaghetti squash. Now this is, instead of using a pasta, we're gonna use spaghetti squash. I just boiled it for an hour and stripped the meat out of there, and it looks somewhat like spaghetti. And then we're gonna use that to stuff our mushrooms. So we got our mushroom mixture heated back up, and I'm throwing my pasta, which is really spaghetti squash, in here. I'm just gonna mix these two together, and then I'm gonna stuff it into our portobellos. All right, so after we get our mushrooms stuffed, we're gonna take these and we're gonna top them with some Parmesan cheese, and then throw in the oven. It's gonna go in there at 325 for just about like 10 minutes so the portobellos can heat through, and then they'll be ready to serve. Okay, next we're going to Brussels sprouts. And they come in a package just like this at the grocer, and you wanna take off the loose leaves until you got a nice tight little ball. Sometimes they have a little tail on them that you want to trim, and then cut in half. I've just thrown them in a bowl, thrown some olive oil in there, and shook them around to get them coated, and we're gonna put those with garlic, salt, and pepper, and it'll be delish. Okay, so we're ready to get some Brussels sprouts going. Now Brussels sprouts have got a bad rap in the past. They were usually steamed or boiled, and they were yucky. No, kids hated them. But that's not how we're cooking them today. Brussels sprouts are making a comeback. So here we have garlic, and we're gonna use a ton of it in here. We're just gonna sprinkle it in the bottom of the pan and let it work in this olive oil until it starts to get a little color. And we're gonna put these, remember we cut them in half, and we're gonna put them flat side down in the pan. So we're over a pretty high heat here. We're gonna hit them with a pretty good dose of salt. This is just a coarse sea salt. And then we're gonna cover them. Now these are just gonna cook in here for about 5 minutes. And after about 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, you'll see the flat side start to get toasty brown. Flip them, give the other side a couple of minutes, shake them around, and they're ready to serve. So we have our Brussels sprouts, they've been cooking. Let's see what they look like here. Oh, they're getting nice and golden brown on the bottom. That's what we're after. So now we just wanna flip these over, and we're gonna hit them once again with salt. This is a coarse sea salt. and some fresh cracked pepper. We're gonna cover these up for about 2 more minutes and they'll be ready to serve. Look at this, this is all we got left. Our experiment with vegetarian went great. The food was delicious and healthy. Everybody had a great time. We're all full. Good day.
Like what you see, there's more excitement in our print product, and you can have it delivered to your door for only $10. Log on to www.htexas.com and subscribe today. Trains hold a special place in Canadian history. In fact, it was the completion of the transcontinental rail that attracted British Columbia to join the Canadian provinces instead of the United States of America. Today, you can retrace the steps of early explorers in the lap of luxury. For over 20 years, the Rocky Mountaineer has been leading historically significant tours through the majestic Canadian Rockies. The mountain experience begins in Vancouver, a city nestled between the Pacific Ocean and the Coast Mountains. The new Fairmont Pacific Rim Hotel is home base as you await pickup for your unique rail experience. Bagpipes wail amid the hustle and bustle of the Rocky Mountaineer rail station as guests board and climb to the second level of the train, the glass-domed luxury coach. On day 1, the train chugs from Vancouver through the fertile Fraser Valley and scenic Fraser Canyons to Kamloops. The glass-domed coach is the perfect perch to view the rivers, forests, small towns, and, if you're traveling in the fall, the salmon run and changing foliage. One of the canyon's true highlights is Hell's Gate, where water torrents through the canyon at its narrowest point. As the train follows the South Thompson River out of the Fraser Canyon, the first of many bald eagle sightings occurs. Bring your appetite. After the welcome toast from the crew, head downstairs for white linen dining as it's open for breakfast. Go for the traditional buttermilk pancakes. Pace yourself because before you know it, lunch is served. Enjoy a wild British Columbian salmon and Alberta pork tenderloin. The second day is exceedingly more beautiful than the first as the train ascends into the heart of the Canadian Rockies. This journey gets you up close and personal with the mountain wilderness where cars can't go. Departing Kamloops through vast ranch lands, where the last spike was driven when they completed the Canadian Pacific Railroad in 1885. Next, you'll enter Banff, one of North America's most scenic towns. It is postcard picturesque. Our train adventure ended here in the Banff National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where visitors enjoy the rugged, raw beauty of this unspoiled landscape. Styled after a Scottish castle, the Fairmont Banff Springs is located in the heart of Banff National Park. Take a quick and pleasant walk to one of the quaintest downtowns in North America and enjoy the slow pace of mountain life.
This has been a paid program.